Hello everyone, Agion here, another Steel Division Normandy 44 replay. So on the south side, as a Scottish infantry, we have Ruthy, his ally, the 101st, Windy. Their opponents, POPOV as the Panzer Lehr, and the 3rd Volksjäger is Volko. You have a large number of support weapons coming down here. I see a Churchill 5 and a Churchill ARVE. However, there are a couple Pumas here. They do, of course, have 10 arm penetration, so they engage the Churchill 5 at max range and have a chance of penetrating the frontal armor. The Churchill ARVE does have armor 15, and for indicated range, and he's getting 400 meters. Ooh, got a quick pick off on one of these Bedford trucks. It's a very good position. They have a lot of open sight for these AT guns. Getting multiple hits. Multiple units are falling back. We got a Bren group there. The Churchill 5 is going to engage. Churchill ARVE is going to move forward. Something looked like it just exploded. It's sort of hard to tell. No, probably just the 6-pounder getting some hits in. And it looks like this Pumas are actually, well, at least one of them is currently pinned down, or the unit behind it's pinned down. Over here, nothing all too much. This unit's setting up. We do got early Spitfire coming up with its 2 small bombs. We'll get some and wipes out that AT gun. Oh, Churchill ARVE gets killed off immediately. Once got hit in the side armor. That thing had 15 frontal armor. And you can see the frontal armor is facing down the road. So it must have been a nice side hit over here by this Puma. Even then, I think the Churchill ARVE has 10 side armor, so I really don't know how he got a... Must have been a very small chance of penetrating and a very lucky hit. MG42 team will get pinned down. We do got a reinforcing Panzer Warfare. That Churchill ARVE is the primary threat of this force over here. There's still the Churchill 5, and does have only 9 armor, but it can be taken out by the Puma. They got some various Volksjäger infantry here. The Allies will be sustaining a huge economic advantage of 25 for the first part of the minute, then an additional 10, 25, additional 40 in the mid game, and then in the late game they will start having their income start brought up at 45 plus. So I think in the end it pretty much equals out, if not them being slightly ahead. So the Puma was also cleaned up as well, most likely to the 6-pounder. I wasn't really paying attention. We got the Pathfinders and Volksjägers now engaging. Pathfinders do of course have 2 SMGs and 2 carbines. The Volksjägers do of course have more men, including 2 FG42s. Though the Pathfinders will do quite a bit of damage themselves. They do got airborne rifles here. They do have 1 LMG and 2 SMGs. If they were to hop forward to this building, that would be ideal, but a bit risky. After the Pathfinders go down, or retreating back into this little courtyard, then you can move forward the airborne rifles. Pathfinders will in fact go down. We got quite a bit of suppression upon these squads. So we do have some good damage coming out by the allied units. However, ooh, close mortar support. Those mortars are a little bit too close. Actually, that is actually a Pack Howie. Never mind, it's not a mortar. It's a field gun. But so pretty bit close, too close for comfort. We do got that Spitfire reloaded, coming in to drop its bombs. Looks like this Volksjäger has been pinned down. We got these small bombs hitting the MG32, 34. And we'll get pinned down with that subsequent shot, but we'll recover suppression timely thanks to nearby officer. I just suppressed the MG34 with the airborne rifles. However, he's way outgunned. Too many units really to fight. Though he will perhaps kill off the MG34. Maybe that's all he's trying to do, or to remove that suppression platform. You also got some various AT weapons in the area. Now here, both sides are reforming the line after losing quite a bit. You got reinforcing infantry, thanks to the fact that he's... Oh, they actually... only 10 points ahead, so he doesn't have that too much additional income, but there is also a Panzerwerfer here. It had already fired off a barrage. Not exactly sure where. It looks like there's a bunch of explosion marks here. The airborne units have managed to claim up the town entirely. Currently, the field control is in favor of the Allies at 53%. Have 153 tickets. The Axis has maintained 17 tickets of their own. That 17 tickets is negligible. We also got a Jeep supply eyeing to use these pack howies quite a bit. 2 of them are out, so he has quite a bit of indirect fire support, and they do have very good range. There's also an airborne 50. The 50 is a very potent suppression platform. However, receiving dual LMG fire is also quite good. So got a reinforcing mortar. It's probably just, I'm guessing actually a 6mm or 81mm variant. Churchill 5 is starting to push on forward. We'll hit the MG42 twice. The Pack 38 can penetrate the frontal armor if it gets a line of sight on it. Actually just barely out of range and out of sight. You got a Command 22, a Chaffee moving forward, as well as a regular M22. MMG carrier does of course have a medium machine. Oh, never mind, it's already dead. As I was going to say, has a medium machine gun as well as a Bren, so it's a very potent suppression platform as itself. It looks like the airborne engineers will get pinned down. It's actually a good unit to get a good pin because it is a monster in these cities. If you were to call him a bit of a bombing strike, that would be also ideal. So we've got some smoke rounds came on in, but based on its positioning, I don't believe that was airborne. That may have been, no, it may actually been I think the Jeep actually resupplied whatever munitions, but this one does not have, has not used any smoke. There's another Panzerwerfer barrage has came in. I was currently reloading the main weapon. Churchill 5 has sustained a lot of suppression damage, but will recover. MG42 is in open ground, so it is a bit susceptible to the Churchill. Will get pinned down. More and more reinforcing Allied infantry is coming forward. This town is very well secured with airborne engineers. The Axis Triad players are going to avoid the city and start pushing along the sides. This flank is doing alright, but this flank has lost a lot of ground. Managed to push forward to these forward hedge groves. Panzerwerfer has enough ammo for a salvo, but just needs to reload it. Takes quite a bit of time. Army run coming onto the Pack 38. He will suppress it down. We'll only get one model, however, but he could force a surrender. But there's other units nearby to prevent the surrender. The Bren group is moving forward, does of course have access to 2 LMGs. Looks like it's in too close range to use the LMGs and using bolt action rifles instead. The Bren carrier, the universal carrier, will get cleaned up. So the airborne 50 caliber will be hit by the Panzer 6. And 6 is equipped with an auto cannon. It looks like the Pack is eyeing for a counter barrage. He's trying to hit that 81mm, but good thing he is shooting, then repositioning artillery pieces. We do got a Dingo here. Dingo was his name, though. Which does have, of course, 3 frontal armor, so more slotted to win out a fight between these two, but he does not have as much ammo. And these HMGs do have more HE, so it may actually be more slotted not to win out. Ooh, there goes that 6-pounder. That is actually quite critical. Now there's nothing really here to take out the units. And we got a Panzerfaust hitting that Dingo as well. Pack Howies will claim another AT gun. Hackau is just such a great field gun. Having 2,000 meter range, easy to move around. It has even arm penetration as well, and available in airborne decks, including the Red Devils. Churchill 5 is starting to push forward. Looks like the AT gun before was in fact cleaned up. We do got the Tiger E coming out. It's currently Battle Phase B. Battle Phase B does, of course, allow the access to heavier armor. The Lancer Lehr will cover the Volko Maker's lack of heavy armor with the heaviest armor. Over here, the Scottish Infantry will need to bring in more tanks than the 101st Airborne. Though both their options are quite limited. It's pretty much just down to Challengers and 17-pounders really for heavy AT. Or heavy tanks, they pretty much only have Churchills and Sherman tanks, variants of the Sherman tank. This may include a Sherman Tank 5, it could be a Sherman Tank 3. You got some assault guns moving forward, and now the Tiger tank is starting to approach. The rifle leader is currently pinned down. It does, of course, have a Piet. The 6-pounder won't be able to engage the Tiger tank at long range, though they're actually they're in an arm penetrating range since about half the distance is easily closed. May even run into a bit of fire right there. Coffee is proving very potent. We'll force back these Volko units. The mortar team will go in a very close position. We'll get some very accurate shots. Volko units will get back pushed back. We do got a radio operator vehicle, a BOE Kubo with access to 380 millimeter artillery. Looks like a bombing came in, most likely hitting these grenadiers. Looks like we do got a counter barrage onto that mortar team. No, he's actually trying to hit the Panzer L6. We got a mechanized assault coming forward. We got just a half track as well as 2 transports. First one just not equipped with anything. I really should be clarifying, or will have anything garrison in it. So there is a counter barrage hitting that mortar team. We'll get the pin down. We'll need to force it to fall back. We got the Stug engaging the Chaffee. The Stug is more slob to win out because it's more armor penetration. Ooh, we got a couple bombs. Ooh, we got B-26 Marauders coming out now, doing a massive amount of damage to that group. We'll take out 2 of the half tracks as well as the reconnaissance unit along with it. There's even a Mustang here to support it, but the Mustang will get shot down and protect it, which is largely worth in order to keep the B-26 alive. Ooh, the Tiger tank did in fact go down. I think since it was panicking, nope, was not a rear armor shot. Didn't do the dance around. The 6-pounder managed to get a good close range penetrating hit. Didn't manage to finish off the 6-pounder. That's a bit critical. Jaeger player, after sort of establishing the front line here, he's trying to engage the city center, but you have to fight a lot of enemy infantry units here. This flank is still being pushed by the allies, so his teammate must be defending over here. We got the radio operator vehicle. I didn't see any barrages just yet. Perhaps he's on to send in a couple units for reconnaissance first. 50 cal can suppress even the light armor, such as the Panzer L6. Because the 50 cal is a big gun. Another small bomb coming in. Perhaps I hit these Panzer Grenadiers. Ooh, here we go. Here's the time on target. A very large saturation hit. It's going to roll and miss a lot of enemy units. He should really done it over here. You got a King Tiger now coming on out. This is it has enough time to do some work, so I'm not exactly opposed to this option. And with the 21 armor, he's very hard to deal with, even with 6-pounders. He's going to need to perhaps get a lucky surrender or lucky Piet hit. Lucky enough to get for him, the opponent, to screw up and get into Piet range. We got a help beacon here. Not exactly sure why. You got the Panzer L6 getting hit by the 6-pounder. We'll get the weapon damage, losing all of its ammunition. That's fine, more or less. You can always fall it back, get some ammo into it, and send it back to the front. A half-track almost looked like I got hit by artillery, or like a Piet, but I didn't see exactly what actually hit it. Oh, Sexton. Priest, I mean. That may have been what done it. Now we got the King Tiger moving forward. He has to be careful, even at close range. Actually, it has a range of 1,000 meters. Even at point blank, I don't think he can actually penetrate the King Tiger, at least in the frontal armor. Side armor, no problem, because its side armor is only 9. Because some counter barrage trying to hit that 80 mortar team. Looks like this town has largely been reclaimed. I didn't really pay attention to what did that. I guess these Storm Pioneers getting some very good suppression hits. The airborne engineers are very wounded. You got some Pioneers as well, so nope, they still have both the grenades. You still got this one airborne engineer. He needs to make sure to destroy it. He will, in fact, pick out the Pathfinder unit. The airborne engineers did, in fact, go down. That unit, last man, will surrender. We got an radio operator coming in. We do got some more heavy artillery, a 556 millimeter. Looks like he is calling it in now. Right as when reinforcements are coming in, that can be quite devastating. We do got smoke coming on down here. Most likely from the priest. Yes, this priest is out of smoke ammo. Barrage coming on in. We'll go ahead and destroy the 6-pounder. That is the biggest threat. Now there's just only the Piet. A couple bombs coming on in as well. We'll hit the Panzer Grenadiers quite well, down to 3 members out of 10. Tigers trying to rush forward. This Piet may prove problematic. The barrage is about ready to come on in. We do got still just some sporadic fire over here. Barrage is going to be coming on in. We'll get instantly wipe out the Pioneer unit. We'll pin down various units as well. There goes 2 more units. That's a very powerful barrage, wiping out 4 units. Half-track's going to go forward, perhaps try to draw the Piet fire. This guy should be in Piet range, or approaching anyways. Will be forced to fall back. He's aligning, did fire off the Piet. Will roll a miss. That is actually quite nice having him just waste the Piet ammo on a half-track, saving your King Tiger from any potential harm. Looks like this unit did in fact go down. Was that the Panzer Grenadier unit, I believe? Not the airborne unit. There goes the command sword. Oh, this Piet getting to very close range. This Aufgelager did spot. He will take out one of the members. The rifle leader is not in Piet range. He may, in fact, lose the rifle leader, and that would be critical. The reconnaissance unit... No, the reconnaissance unit did not manage to finish off that last man. We got a B-26 coming in for a bombing run. We'll get forced to fall back. We'll get shot down by the ME-19. It does enough damage upon this in order to force the fall back. However, the Spitfire could still take it out, getting a bad turn radius. However, we do got a Command Tiger tank now moving forward. 17-pounder is within... No, it's not an armor penetrating range. We'll force continuous fallback, however. Do got a couple artillery pieces here as well. These guys do have a range of 2,000 meters. They're like the Pack Howies. I think with better HE, however. Yeah, much better HE. King Tiger wasting the ammo of the 17-pounder. Currently used up 20% of its ammo. HS-129 coming in for a strike. It will probably be hitting these command choffies, or at least one of them. Shooter knockout, fall back, crew killed. He still has 5 rounds left. That still is potentially enough to take out, well, actually both of them. All 3 of them. It can take up to 5 targets left, basically. Another 17-pounder back here as well. We will have a additional one just to be safe. Another P hits fired, but rolls another miss. HS-129 is getting hit. Looks like will be forced to fall back. This guy is falling back as well. Did not manage to shoot it down in time. A couple bombs coming on in. Will hit the Panzer Grenadiers. These units are currently already pinned down. Just the rifle leader and nope, just the rifle leader. Just all that remains. The rifle leader is going to eye for the surrenders. Will surrender make the officer surrender. Trying to make the Panzer Grenadiers surrender, but will get killed off by the half track. We got a Churchill Crocodile now moving on forward. Does of course have a main gun as well as 15 armor, as well as a flamethrower. Fire coming in with a couple more bombs. Actually eyeing for air superiority. Will get forced back. Didn't drop any response. We got another air superiority fighter here. There's enough AA here perhaps to cover the retreat. There you go. Will be forced to fall back. No, none of the aircraft will go down. You got a large number of, I think, flak 88s coming on out. This half track doesn't get called in all too often unless it's by heavy weapon pulling forward. And seems A symbol, Black 88. Time and target will claim this AA weapon most likely. Will do some sporadic damage to this artillery piece as well. Martyr coming in. We'll have the 4 25-pound bombs. We'll be blind bombing the smoke, but we'll roll a bunch of misses. We'll claim nothing. And there's a huge amount of AA weapons here ready to deploy. I think that's enough AA weapons to instantly force a fall back on any aircraft that flies over. The game looks very well into the Allied pockets. They have substantial map control, but they still have to deal with a King Tiger. Wait, where did that King Tiger go? Did I actually miss? Nope, it's over here. You did see the Command Tiger go down, however. Wonder where that happened. It was over here. Must have been this 17-pounder, perhaps? Or I see it. Is it somewhere else? Man, I can't believe I missed that Command Tiger going down. Do not see the carcass anywhere. Wait, that is that the one from before? There was total 2 Tiger tanks. I'm not sure where the other one went down. Most likely the 17-pounder. More fighter bombers coming on in. The King Tiger has sustained quite a bit of suppression damage, but there's nothing in the area to fight it or really finish it off. But we do have the 17-pounder here to force the fallback. We'll get a nice side armor shot destroying the King Tiger. That was definitely side armor. It has that little corner there, and boom, it's dead. With losing that King Tiger, that is a substantial amount of resources lost. We got this Ford still up. I think it still has one more fire operation. Spitfire coming down. Have a couple more bombs. We'll just force to fall back on the half tracks, but the Pioneers are still up and alive. But they ran straight into a Vickers team. They won't be able to force a fallback. They need to call in an airstrike to remove it in order any chance to survive. Look at the Churchill Crocodile moving forward. He can actually start burning those units alive once he gets repositioned. position and in range. So the sniper's team was spotted, is getting barraged by the artillery. May not have been spotted, he just probably has good sense that there's probably a reconnaissance unit there. You got this command Chaffee, not command Chaffee, just regular Chaffee getting hit by the autocannon fire as well as the Stug. It will not go down just yet. If you were to reposition the Stug to face this direction, he may be able to get it. And these AA weapons still has not been deployed. You got this B-26 coming forward with its 4 25-pound bombs, well, 25 HE bombs. We'll wipe out the POPOV, the command unit, as well as an artillery piece. That he still has this one left. That losing one is not exactly ideal. You got a huge swarm of enemy aircraft in the area, and there's no ground AA, excluding the 737mm on the other side of the map. Oh, there's black 20mm here as well. We'll force a fall back into these units. So there still is this third one. May still get it, but he has plenty of time to fall back. And we'll get splashed down at the top of the map. You got a Challenger out over here. Ooh, Macia. Panzerfaust was fired. Well, was about ready to fire, trying to hit that truck, but he will get out in time. The Bren group will get quickly ripped apart. The Axis players have not deployed all too many units recently. So I wonder what, are they saving up for a huge counterattack? There's Challengers now coming on out, so we'll have mobile 17-pounders. And their forces is constantly getting bombed by Allied aircraft. Do got an HS-129 coming on out, though there's still maybe some air superiority aircraft in the area. There's also a number of Bofors here as well, so he only has time for one pass. No, not even for one pass. You may in fact get shot down even by the AA weapons alone. There's a lot of AA weapons. The aircraft will engage it and will get quickly shot down. We got a Stug 3 here. We're going to just fast forward a little bit. Oops. Not all too much is happening at the moment. You got some more airstrikes coming on in. You got some reinforcing POPOV and MGs. You got these A weapons still has not been deployed. A lot of AA weapons not coming on out. Got the Pack Howies hitting these units. I could have sworn I was reading the description of this replay, and it said it's something entirely different than what's happening playing out. That's why I'm assuming, when is this quote-unquote description of the replay is actually going to happen? Let me just go ahead and just check the replay tab and see if I'm actually viewing the wrong replay. No, this is the replay. You got the B-26 coming on in with a bombing run. We'll claim the AA weapons. You got the various units going down, and not a whole lot of reinforcements. What's going on? I mean, there's almost nothing left. Oh, wait a second. You got a Tiger tank not coming on now, along with a half-track. Reinforcing Allied infantry. You got a help beacon here for some odd reason. Tiger tanks moving forward. Is going to be engaging at close range against the Crocodile. Tiger Knight is more slotted than wooden out because it has higher accuracy. We'll claim the crocodile. Now there's just only a 17 pounder here, which is at very close range. Can easily get penetrating hits at this range, and probably has some 100% accuracy. Large number of enemy aircraft coming on in. We'll kill off the Tiger tank, no problem. Yeah. The description said there was I'm just going to spoil it if this still is going to happen. The description stated there's going to be a massive counterattack in which they apparently win at the 12 minutes before the game ends, but I haven't seen anything of the sort. We're approaching. We just got scattered units just coming on in. Looks like they're bringing all their income. Sending AA weapons out into engage the enemy, not exactly ideal. These marauders just doing massive bombing runs, blind bombing in fact also. But this is pretty much the end of the replay. You got another King Tiger and various reinforcing infantry units. I think the Fallschirmjäger unit player just might as well just left already. Either way, this is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.